Hello, Azrael Nox. We're getting back into Soulstorm. We're getting near the end of the game now. Now, whether or not we get the good ending depends on... whether or not we get the good ending depends on how much of the game's left. Because last time I got the bad ending. I'm pretty sure this is the most frustrating part of the game. If it's the part I think it is, I have to be on fucking point with these positions. Alright, so don't lose sight of the antidote car. Please don't be timed.
Meat prices expected to rise after Rupture Farm's disaster. Soon you might have to pay more to feed your family. That's right, prices of all the usual food staples you've come to know and love are set to skyrocket after the destruction of Rupture Farms by the greedy CEO, Moloch, currently on the run from authorities. Thanks to this glutton's greed, households are going to have to shell out more moolah when supply is down and demand is up. It's only a matter of time before this affects everyone, with prices expected to rise to an all-time high. Other factories are working double time to try and keep the cost of meat as low as possible for you, the consumers. But reports flooding in suggest that's not enough and the pain is coming. Will you be paying through the nose for your paramite pies? It looks like it.
That sounded like Stephanie Sterling again. Alright, is there... Nope. Right, I should have had a look up here first. So this is where they like to hide secrets. No, there's nothing there. Okay. I mean, if there is something in there, I'm not seeing it. Okay. I mean, as frustrating as this game is, I am enjoying this. As much as I'm complaining about it, swearing and carrying on, I am having fun with this. I mean, I am planning on doing more after this. I just don't know what yet. But I think after going through a story-based game like this, what I probably will do is I'll get into a couple of roguelites for a couple of videos. Alright, cool. Alright, Brunade. Brunade's good. Brunade is very good. Brunade is exceptionally good. I've run out of adjectives for good, or synonyms for good. Okay, so what's going on here? Got it. That was just too little, too late. So was that. And that. No, that was just too soon. Can I possess these? No, I cannot. Okay. No, I haven't really got anything that I can throw at him. Okay. I know what I'm doing now, but I will go through the other Oddworld games at some point. Like Munch's Odyssey, Stranger's Wrath, New and Tasty. Odyssey and Abe's Odyssey and not Soulstorm, Exodus. I'd have to think about it, especially after going through this. I'm not opposed to it. I'm definitely not opposed to it. It's just controller support and all that. Because I'm used to playing those on the PlayStation, not PC. Alright, so which way am I meant to be going? But now if I end up doing any of that, it's going to be spread out. So I'm not going to be going from Soulstorm straight into Munch's Odyssey or New and Tasty or Stranger's Wrath.
Thank you. I knew you'd come.
Because that's just going to be too much Oddworld.
You'll feel better soon.
Oddworld, love it. I really do, but that's just too much Oddworld for me.
Well, I got you. Just hang in there.
It's far too much Oddworld for me.
They were right.
Okay,
This
so
will help.
Oh, thank you. Are you Abe?
right. Yeah, I'll probably do some shorter games after this. Right, can I make any smoke screens? Yes, I can. Should equip them too,
That's gonna leave a
to
mark.
stop that from happening.
Probably won't heal.
Okay. I'll heal that one on the way back up. Okay, so you've already done Party Hard. Enter the Gungeon, I would have already done by now.
Take this. It should help.
Oh, praise be to Abe.
If I'm playing a game like Enter the Gungeon, I'm not trying to finish it. I'm just seeing how far I can get on that particular
Don't
run.
worry. You'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, I feel much better.
I mean, I do the same thing with Dungeons and Dreadmore.
Oh, you saved me. Ugh.
Don't worry. I won't leave you.
Oh. Thank you.
Alright, let's go.
Are you Abe?
Smoke screen. Do I have any bone powder? No. Alright, so what is this sniper doing? Alright, it's too soon on that one. If I mess it up again, I'm just going to jump cut it.
But I got you. Don't move.
Oh, thank you. I knew you'd come.
feel better soon.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Said you would come. They
Like
were right.
it. Just hang in there.
Thanks, Abe. Praise be to Abe.
Alright, so
This'll help.
yeah, if I mess it up again, I'm going to jump cut. Some of the sections of this I left in on purpose,
Take this. It should help.
just to show
Got a dollar I can lend me?
how broken the game
Told
is.
you.
It's high-end jank. It's high-end, there's no question about that, but it's also janky. Alright, so is there any way to get them past that? No. No, there isn't. Not unless I'm using a smoke screen. That was a rock. Unless I'm using a smoke screen, there's no way to get them through. Alright. Nope, there is a checkpoint up here. Alright, just run him through. Hold off on that. Hold off, hold off, hold off. Hold off. Now. Nope, too soon. There we go. Right, so where are they meant to be going? Okay.
Hold there.
Everyone stop complaining. He told us to stop.
Alright, so that's instant death. Are you serious? Come on. Well, that was my fault for not thinking, but whatever. So I was just thinking, the last couple of weeks where I've been out of work, I'm actually able to think. I'm not just going through the motions. And Ricky's just glaring at me. But no, I'm actually able to think, because I'm on leave from my main job, but my secondary job, I'm still working. And the problem solving there, it just fucking happened. It's like, oh, I don't need to make this hard, I can do this the easy way, while still getting the same result.
Follow me. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Everybody, let's get out of here. Everyone stop complaining. He told us to stop.
Like, a good example of what I mean is,
What's happening,
like an example of what I mean is, at the moment, at the moment I've been cleaning this, a rather large house. So I'm cleaning a large house. I'm doing it top to bottom.
think I'm hearing things. That's that. I swear I heard
Yes, I'm cleaning this house top to bottom,
something's creeping around.
and I'm giving it a good deep clean. So if you know
Who's that?
if you know anything about deep cleaning, you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going through the process of doing now is scrubbing all of the floor tiles to get all the built up dirt and shit out of them. Because at a glance, the dirt inside the cracks and crevices of the tiles, it looks like it's supposed to be there. It's not. Like, it is absolutely not supposed to be there. So, I've been getting on my hands and knees with a brush, wetting the floor with the brush, scrubbing it out, and then cleaning up the excess water with the mop. What I realised today, and I'm an idiot for not realising it sooner, is instead of trying to wet the floor with the brush, because that's just inefficient, I could use a microfiber cloth, dip it in the bucket, wet the floor with that, and then use the brush to scrub out the dirt and then mop everything up again. And that absolutely worked. It worked like 10 times better than what I was doing, which makes absolute sense. So why wasn't I doing that in the first place? Because I was exhausted. It just wasn't registering with me. There's a better way to do this without using as much elbow grease.
That sounded suspicious.
And somebody might say, well, that sounds suspicious. Like, it just comes down to work smarter, not harder. I'm still getting the floor cleaned. I'm still doing the heavy detail work. It's all getting done. It's just getting done better. It's all getting done a lot better than the way I was doing it before. Alright, so I'm going to pickpocket that Sleek, see if he's got anything good. Alright, there we go. Got some gum and rubber bands. I'd call that good. Just got to get out of the fucking firing range. That's what up, bro. But no, it's just so much more efficient. The trade-off is that the floor gets a little bit more wet than it would have been, but and the mop has a hard time picking that up. But that's what the microfiber cloths are for. It just gets the floor so much cleaner. It looks like new. It's really fucking efficient. I mean, it's a big job. It is a very big job. I've been doing it for weeks. But the house is looking so much better. But the house is looking so much better.
Floundering CEO flees justice after burning down Rupture Farms, killing entire staff.
Shock today in the local community after evil boss burns down factory and kills entire workforce and then runs away. Moloch the Gluckin killed his entire workforce when he set fire to Rupture Farms with workers still inside. The screams and cries of the doomed workers could be heard for miles around the factory, according to witness accounts. One witness, who wished to remain anonymous, said that he clearly heard one of the innocent victims screaming, "Why, Moloch, why?" as the factory burned to the ground. The reasons for this shocking act of brutality are still unconfirmed, but early sources suggest that the no-good boss was trying to pull off an insurance scam, throwing hundreds of lives away in the process.
Yeah, so the house is looking so much better. The owner hasn't seen it yet, I don't think. As soon as they do, they're probably going to ask me what happened to the floor. I'll just tell them, look, I noticed the floor was dirty, in a way that regular mopping wasn't going to do it. I don't have the money for a scrubber right now, so I've been manually scrubbing the floor
Follow me. We're getting free.
because it needed to be done. Like, I'm getting years worth of stuff out of this floor. Okay, so Brunade. I don't know if that's going to do anything to the grater. Fancy Candy probably won't. Sticky Fizzy Power might.
Hold up. I could go for a sandwich right now. We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Alright, so I'll wait for the grater to come back and then I'll try the Sticky Fizzy Power on it. There we go. Didn't do shit. I've got too many Budokkans to hide them in the lockers. Alright, that was close. Okay, have I got enough for a smoke bomb? No. Do I have any bone powder? No. Brunade might do something. I doubt it. It's worth a shot. Nope. All that it's going to do is set the Budokkans on fire. So I'm going to wait for that fire to go out now. Okay.
Everybody, it's time to get free. Let's go.
Wait for it to come back. Jesus. Alright. I might have to try the lockers. Because I've got too many to use the smoke bomb on. No, I thought that might happen. Okay, I'll try the smoke bomb again, but that's going to be timing. Timing on that's going to be everything. Alright, there we go. Put him through with the smoke bomb.
Wait. I want to get out of here. I gotta stretch my legs. Yeah, come on.
There might be useful stuff in the locker. Like Moolah. Moolah's useful. Alright, that was just lucky.
All of you, come with me.
Alright. Okay. I'm curious if a stun mine will do anything to the graders. See if there's a checkpoint up here first. Good. Is if the stun mine doesn't do anything, I don't want to waste it. I want to know if that does anything to the grater. I'm pretty sure it's just going to explode and not do anything. Yep, that's what I thought. So the grater's pretty much invincible. Alright, If that's just giving me a checkpoint there, I've missed something. Because what's the point in having a checkpoint here and then another one up there? It doesn't make any sense. Unless... Oh no, no. Unless you want to save your progress to go back to... Yeah, the lockers. Okay. Fantastic. Did not plan this out nearly well enough. Damn. Alright, I know what I'm getting in for now. Yeah, no. Alright, that's no good. No good, no good. Stay down. Alright, so... Apparently I'm going to stay toward the front of the platform. If I can. No. Right, so it's either dodge the mines or dodge the sniper. I can't do both. So I've got to wait for the sniper to move the laser. I don't think he's going to. Shit. So now he's fucking gone and moved it. So I'll wait for him to get that up that end. We'll start sweeping it back. Start sweeping it back. There we go. Made it. I can't see what's coming. Oh, good. It was simple enough. Alright. Is there anything back here? Alright, so I need fizzy power. What's this? What's the fucking point of that? Oh no, I see the point of that. No, I don't see the point of that. I mean, yeah, I see the point of it. There's Vendos there, but there's nothing I can do with them. Alright, so there's 4 Mudokons I missed somewhere.
So, I've been thinking we should start a band.
I got sticky, I hate it.
Alright, so I can't Set these ones on fire. Flamethrower ones are fire.
What up?
Not what I'm meant to do, but whatever.
I'm here to get you free. Let's go. We're free, finally.
Okay. I don't think I have any detergent. I don't, but I do have some smoke screen. And so those cross over there. Get a shot. Got to get them where they cross over. Are you fucking serious?
We're stopping. Come on, I don't know why we're stopping. I don't know.
I keep forgetting I can hide in the lockers.
Follow me to freedom, guys.
Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Alright, that got me. That really got me. I was that concentrated. I was concentrating that hard. It was like, oh. Oh shit.
I'm here to get you free. Let's go. Let's move it.
Alright, that's a slog hut. Run. Yeah, just fucking get me already. Do I still have the Bruneids? Yes. Right, so the Bruneids are how I'm going to take care of the slugs.
Everybody, let's get out of here.
Alright, so... Yep, that takes care of them.
Hey guys, let's get you all out of here.
Just gotta wait for the fire to gotta wait for the fire to go out. Yeah, I think that's what I was supposed to do, but I have Bruneids, so that made things quite a bit easier.
Come on, let's go. It's Eve. We'll be free. Follow Nobody will get you out of here.
Alright, is there one more somewhere? Yeah, there he is.
Wait here.
Everyone stop complaining. I could go for a sandwich.
Alright, those ones can stay there. Alright, okay. I don't know why I'd want these lining up like this. No, that wasn't clever. I still don't know why I'd want the crates to line up like that. No, missed. And I forgot to tell him to wait.
Wait.
I gotta stretch my leg. Go for a sandwich.
Okay, so why do I want these to line up like that? I don't see what the point of this is. Alright, now I do. What are you doing, Ricky? Okay, so do I have to go back? Do I have to go up there and then come back? How am I going to get that open? Yeah, I think I'm going to go up there and then circle back. I'm going to have a break after this one. I might do another one tonight, don't know yet. Oh man. Ricky, what are you doing? Sleeks, oh not sleeks, there's slogs somewhere. I mean, there's probably sleeks somewhere too, but no, there's the slogs. I'm gonna need detergent. And it's fairly obvious that as soon as I come through here, the slugs are going to come out. Now, I did not really think that through. Alright, that was close. That'll take care of the slugs. That'll take care of those slugs. This will take care of those slugs. Let's wait for that burrito to go to the other end. Right, that takes care of that. Oh my god. Hello, Ricky. Ricky. What's Ricky doing, huh? What's Ricky doing? Ricky sit? Ricky come sit? Ricky come sit? Yeah, Ricky come sit? Yeah. Ricky come sit.
Follow me. We'll get you free. Get out of here.
Freedom involved a lot more running than I expected.
Oops. Ricky, that was accident, okay? That was accident. Alright, Ricky's in a chair, Ricky's happy. I'm gonna remember to... Definitely gonna remember to leave the chair there, don't I, Ricky, huh? I gotta remember to leave Ricky chair there. Hang on a minute, why are there still 4?
Follow me. We'll get you out of here. Let's go.
And there's 2 more, where are they?
Everybody, it's time to get free.
Ricky. Okay, okay. She's had enough. God, I really gotta get my arm looked at. So, yeah, when I was trying to pat her before, my arm jerked because of the pain in my shoulder. I injured my shoulder during COVID. Ricky, what are you doing? I injured my shoulder during COVID while I was at work because I was moving something heavy, and somebody decided about that far in front of me that they wanted to stop and check their phone. Alright, so I'm moving something heavy and I'm trying to get around this person. And I did say to them a couple of times, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. They're just too absorbed in their phone. So there was about that much distance between us as I'm behind them. And then suddenly, oh, that hurt. And then suddenly they stop. I got about that far away from them. I had to shift the weight. So I had to shift the weight at the last second, and it fucked up my shoulder because the momentum was just too much. So that's why I kept asking them to. That's why I kept saying, "Excuse me," and just no. It doesn't matter that you could have severely injured me. I was too busy looking at my phone. So I told my boss what happened, and they just said, look, next time, just run into him. I said, well, isn't that going to get him hurt? The boss is like, well, yeah, but if you've warned him more than 3 times and they don't move, that's not your fault. So they've said, look, if that ever happens again, just run into them. Because you've tried to warn them several times. They're not paying attention. And if you keep doing that, you're just going to fuck up your body. You're better off just running into them and then saying that you, truthfully, I might add, saying that you asked them to move several times, tried to get their attention several times, but they weren't paying attention. There's cameras, you can prove it. So when I was moving, weighed about somewhere between 250 to 300 kilos. And something that heavy, especially if it's on wheels, it's got momentum. You can't just stop. You can't just turn. You have to guide what you're moving to where you want it to move. So you have to very gently guide it. Otherwise, you're going to do what I did and fuck up your shoulder. Or worse. But here's the real messed up part about it. I'm not eligible for workers' comp on that. I'm not eligible for workers' comp because I was a casual at the time. And I didn't say anything. Because if I lost that job, then I would have been homeless. So I didn't tell anybody about it until a month after it happened. And that's when we had the previous government. So so the workplace reforms weren't in then. But there's workplace reforms now. Give casual workers paid sick leave. So casual workers now get paid sick leave. Didn't have that when I injured myself. So I would have missed out on the work. I probably would have lost my job in the first place. So I probably would have lost my job in the first place. And God, this is that fucking annoying part. Yeah, this is that really fucking annoying part. So, yeah, I wouldn't have had anything. Because I just would have said, oh, you've injured yourself on the job. Too bad, so sad, can't help you. See you later. Because it should come under... So it's supposed to come under work cover, but especially the company that I was working for at the time, they just would have been like, yeah, well, we're going to let you go, but it's not going to be because of that. Okay, so got that one coming. Did they fix this or what? Because the last time I did this, it took me 2 hours. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, like the last time I tried to do this, it took me hours. They must have nerfed it or something. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to save those bouncy candies and bouncy biting candies. Shit. Okay, so if I accidentally run any of these boxes off, that's going to be me stuffed. Okay, so bouncy candy, bouncy binding candy, bouncy candy again. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to possess this slig. It'll let me do that. And I'll shoot any other sligs that come out until it gets down to the chance process. Okay. So if I do it this way, then I can save the candies for when I need them. Alright, so that's done it. They must have done something to this. Because the last time I tried to do this, this was nearly impossible. Yeah, so they must have done some extra work on this or something. They must have done some balancing. Fuck. Fuck. I mean, it's not easy, but it's a lot easier than it was the first time I tried doing this. They must have balanced it somehow. Yeah, I remember the last time I tried doing this, I had so much fucking trouble with it. Actually, it might be that I've got a shotgun now instead of a missile. It could be it. Because I remember the last time it was all missiles. Or mostly missiles. So many missiles last time. Okay, so... okay. Keep Abe in the middle. Come and wait here. Get him as soon as they come out. Right, okay. I could use this, the smoke screens, but I'm going to save those for when I need them. But they must have nerfed this somehow. Because I remember it took me 2 fucking hours last time.
Just lost it. Take him out. What? He's over there. How'd he do that? Guy had to
Alright. I don't think this is going to take me 2 hours, but I'm starting to have flashbacks of why this was so hard. Now, I could use the smoke screens, but I don't want to waste them. So I'll shoot this one. Fuck. Oh god. Some of these I'm just leaving in just to show how hard they are and how ridiculous the difficulty on this is. Okay. Alright, now I'll use the smoke screen. Except it doesn't work. Which one's coming out first? Fuck, this aim is shit. Okay, so I've got to remember. I can possess them again after that lot. I think some of the chance suppressors are gone. Remember there being more chance suppressors than this. But then again, I'm probably misremembering that because of how difficult this is. I forgot I could do this. Right, I forgot I could get on the bottom like that. It's a fucking death sentence in the first place. You're like hanging around on the bottom, just complete death sentence. Getting up and down on the sides, death sentence. Unless there's only 1 or 2 sligs hanging around. Dead. If you're still watching this and you're frustrated that I haven't beat it yet, try playing it. But you know how to use the search bar. Not search bar. You know how to buffer ahead. I mean, if you want to use the search bar to go watch something else, be my guest. Fuck. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Okay, it has to be this side now, or that side. This one. Fucking aim is atrocious. Right, now I can start possessing again. Getting near the end. Thank fuck. Yeah, I'd say this is the end. That wasn't nearly as hard as I remember. Nearly as hard as I remember, but god damn, I'm so glad that it's done. Oh god. Alright, so this is where we find out whether or not we got the good ending.
That's weird. Booze is all we got to keep speed up and reach the brewery. But we're using up the last of our stash, Abe. I hope you got a plan, Abe. Abe, you got a plan, right?
Alright, we're gonna find out. Oh my god.
How dare anyone question my recipe? It has never failed us. Never. It must be Mullock. Who else would be spreading these fake rumors, these conspiracy theories? What?
Sorry to bother you again.
What is it?
There's two Gluckins that have arrived by airship. They're waiting on your helipad.
To what?
Gluckins, sir. They're kind of freaking out, pissed off and all. They're demanding you meet with them.
Demanding? You tell them they can wait. Mullock, I know he's behind this.
Okay. So I don't think we got the bad ending. How you doing, Ricky? I don't think we got the bad ending. Let's see. Alright. We'll find out next week.